Yeah.
Yes, y'all, we back.
We back.
Town Crier has returned.
Yes, sir.
You know us, we good for changing faces. You know how that go. We got a new face on the pod over here. But before you get to you, let's get to the old faces. What's good, y'all?
It's all good. It's
we
all
feeling?
good.
What's going on?
Stocks is back.
The
It's good
lovely
to have
lady
Stocks
Stacks.
back in the house. And, of course, we
Thank
got
you.
Angie in the house for the first time. Welcome to the show, Angie.
Welcome to the show.
KK, my favorite Nigerian. ¿Qué lo que? ¿Cómo te sientes?
You already know. You already know. No biggie. Let me know.
All
The
right.
Knicks doing pretty good, right?
Well, we're going to get into the Knicks. We're
All
going
right,
to talk
all
about
right.
the Knicks just for a minute, though. Just for a minute.
Let's go Knicks.
Just for a
Right.
minute.
In Boston.
No, indeed. It's insane
Damn.
right now.
Might get swept.
That might be my birthday gift from the garden itself. Yeah, a couple of hours until I flip that switch around the sun one more again. I feel nostalgic right now, but I feel great right
Like
now.
a little kid on Christmas. It's
You
my birthday
know?
tomorrow.
You know?
It's my birthday
Can I
tomorrow.
open one, please?
It's my birthday tomorrow.
For real, for real. So Angie on the show, tell us a little bit about yourself, just a little bit.
Well, I'm a Scorpio. My favorite color is purple. No.
Man, Scorpios, man. Y'all heartbreakers, man.
You know,
Scorpios are heartbreakers.
Just favorite local bartender. I'll say that much.
You're my favorite bartender for sure, though.
listen, that's got to be real. That's got to
For
be
real,
a
for
real
real.
gig, 'cause,
Angie's dope, for real.
Unlicensed therapist.
you know, yeah, that's
Yes.
really what it
Unlicensed
is.
liquid therapist.
Yes,
I'll say
yes.
I
that.
like that.
Because the
Yes.
more they drink, the deeper into the soul you're gonna delve.
I know too much.
Yeah.
Oh.
I know way
Yeah.
too much.
Wow.
I need to like sign a retainer for certain people that I'm so
Wow.
for real.
Yo, seriously.
Right.
It's too
Keep
much.
you keep them close. Is everything all right?
Right? How's your wife and girlfriend? Don't
Right.
come here at
Oh.
the same time again, please.
Ooh.
While keeping the game face on at the same time, like, you know, just keeping that game face.
What are you
on.
guys drinking? Oh, I love your dress.
Wow.
I can't tell you how many times I've had a regular and they're like, oh, I'm going on a date. Do I know you or not?
So next
I
time.
swear to God, because I don't be like, yo, what's up? And the girl is just like, hey, nice to meet. Like, you have to tell me.
Right.
Indeed.
Right. That's
Listen,
funny.
It's an ill profession, y'all. Everybody knows a little something in this world. You know what I mean? And believe me, that's a skill. You know what I'm saying? Not just to get them talking, but to keep them drinking at the same time.
Yes,
You know what I mean?
fine lines. We're
Yeah.
not fighting.
Right.
And of course, it's May, so we got to shout out to Mother's Day. You know what I'm saying? To the mothers of the world.
Happy Mother's Day.
No, indeed. Y'all work hard, keep us strong, keep the world going. We don't know what we do without you.
Your mom?
I am.
Happy Mother's Day.
Thank you. Thank you.
Happy Mother's Day.
Indeed. But let's jump on into this. Where are we going to start? Let's address the monkey in the room, or should I say
monkey
the
in the room.
gorilla in the room?
Oh,
What's up with that? Where did it come from? That's what I want to know.
Yeah.
What is the
I
craze?
just saw it the other day. Like,
Isn't
I saw
it barbaric?
once. Yeah, I just saw it
Right?
for the first time the other day.
Barbaric?
And then, like, it was one
Yes.
person, and then it was, like, on my whole For You page and timeline on
Right.
YouTube. And
It's
I'm
all
like,
over
What
the
is
place.
that?
What is it?
So is it possible for 100 men to beat a full-grown male gorilla?
This is so stupid.
What are y'all opinions? Let's hear it.
I don't have an opinion. I think that it's foolish.
Okay.
I think that that's something that I don't know where that came from. Is it like a fan? I think it's a fantasy for a man to be able to beat a gorilla. But I like the fact that they said it would be 100 men versus the gorilla as opposed to one man, man versus beast. I like that. I prefer, in your head, I can't do it alone. So you got 99 other people behind you. Because after a while, right? After a while, you're going to wear this beast down. But before you get there, it might take 83 people to wear him out, all of that fighting. He might get tired, right? And then those final people will probably beat him up or be able to detain him. They'll be able to tie him up because he'll be tired.
Oh, don't worry. I got my opinion. I'm going to save mine for last. We're going to go around the room.
Who's
Yeah,
the captain of this ship? That's what I want to know.
Who's the
Because I'm
MVP?
looking at this. Can you really get 100 men to cooperate?
Oh,
I'm sorry to sound like a
understand.
beast.
That part.
no, that's not true. Well, I mean, there was the Million Man March, so I think they come together when they want to.
Okay.
But it depends on
They
your
come together when they
motivation
want
at
to.
the same time. What is your motivation to actually beat this gorilla? Now, is this gorilla kidnapped 100 of your children and you have to go to save your child? That's a situation where you will risk death. But if it's to make a couple of dollars or something like, or prove something like that, it's a little different. But we're going to get to that. I'm not going to jump ahead because I got something prepared for this. We're going to end this gorilla thing in a minute. Go ahead, Kay. What you
No,
got
I
to say?
mean, I heard what she was saying. Like, if the 100 men, I think 100 men is going to be able to defeat the gorilla. Basically, we're the most dominant creature on the planet for a reason. We're the most intelligent. So, like you said, I don't think a gorilla is going to be able to do away with more than 10, 12 people. A gorilla actually is a vegetarian, so it's not actually a killer by instinct like a tiger or a lion. So, but it's gonna be able to rip off heads and everything limbs. But also, it's gonna actually be shocked because it's not a scavenger like sort of like, you know what I'm saying.
I think he'll be
Carnivorous.
shocked, like, why y'all jump at me?
Yeah, but he's
What
gonna
I
have
do to you?
Yeah.
I've heard that they're actually docile creatures. Like they interact in like a very
'Cause they're
social
reasonable.
environment with each other. You know what I mean?
Right.
Evolution, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
Right.
So attacking one, I think would be like a terrible idea. Is there a baby nearby? Don't even fucking do that.
Right.
Seriously.
Yeah.
And
Like
But
then
you
gonna
just
get
said for a
tired.
bunch of men
Yeah.
having babies nearby. Killer instinct. Same thing for the animal. Killer instinct.
Now,
Same for mamas. Killer instinct. I'm sure you would go to bed.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Of course.
now,
Absolutely.
I'm going to end this right now.
Stop.
Because I've heard enough of this. Okay.
You brought it up.
Is it
You brought it
possible? No, I'm going to end this debate because I'm going to tell you exactly what's going to happen, y'all. I want y'all to pay real close attention. Is it possible for 100 men to beat a gorilla? Sure it is. You know, you get yourself about 40 sumo wrestlers, 2 NFL teams. You know, sure, they're going to wear the gorilla out. He's going
Is that
to
where you
get
going?
tired.
This is why women live longer than men. by
And
the
so
way.
much
Right.
more.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
just
Sure.
saying, no way in hell
Right.
I
No,
would
but hold on.
ever have this conversation.
This is
No.
real talk.
Oh,
in
listen,
my
but listen.
life.
But
No
sure,
way.
it could happen. But now
Okay,
let me
but
tell you.
who else do you have there?
Hold up. But now let me tell you how this is
UFC
really going to go
fighters?
down.
UFC fighters.
Yeah.
Now you have to include them.
Yeah, pick
UFC
your dream team.
fighters,
Who's
Right.
your top five?
NFL,
Who's on your dream team?
sumo wrestlers, you're going to have them all.
The sumo wrestlers, like I
You gotta
said, you
have
know, they're
wrestlers
kind of like,
involved.
they're very big. They're going to be out of cardio. You see what I'm saying? Like sumo wrestlers, they just
But it's
big,
100 of them. They can go in one at a time, take a breath. You got plenty of help.
Take a breath.
But that's not the
Why?
problem. The problem is there's a saying, we're only human. And that saying is never going to be more prevalent when you're facing a primate of epic proportion. bro.
Yeah.
Something that can bench press 3,000
Yo.
pounds, bro. So this is what's
That
going to
nigga
happen.
crazy, right?
You're expecting
crazy.
this gorilla to come and hit you like this and all, but you're forgetting he's an animal. They attack like animals. Most animals attack your weak points. What are you going to do if the first guy comes up and your MVP and this gorilla rips his nuts off right in front of
What?
you? Just literally rips his nuts off.
Yo.
And then he's going to let out a
What?
roar.
With the
So
castration?
he's an animal.
Yo.
This is
That's
what
what
I'm
animals
saying.
will do.
This is
Animals attack.
barbaric.
You see what I'm saying?
Huh?
This is barbaric.
It's
Yeah,
that
my back
Who
is
came up
barbaric,
with this
right?
idea?
I want you
Who
to
The
understand.
whole idea is barbaric.
Yeah, the whole
who
idea is
started it?
barbaric
The whole
because
idea.
it's gonna be
Where that
ripping
came
off
from?
limbs
Come
and
on.
necks
But
and
listen,
heads.
bro, if that
Yeah.
gorilla takes that man, he rips his nuts off, and then lets out a roar so real, he's going to remind you that every man has a little bitch in him. And that lovely lady's going to be on display that day. Because after that, all it's going to be is a stampede. You're going to see sumo wrestlers doing Usain Bolt speed.
Yo,
out of
shit.
there, bro, for real. Running for their life. In fact, 2 or 3 of y'all going to die from getting trampled by everybody else running
Yo.
you over.
Pretty.
Like, that's pretty much what's going to happen. You know what the gorilla's going to do? He's going to sit there and laugh his ass off
Yeah.
at y'all for even trying to disrespect. And there'll be none of all of this. He's going to do this. And that's it. And y'all out. And the conversation's over. The game is over.
But you know
There's
what?
no fighting a gorilla.
So you know what I just thought about? Like, I think it's based on the price. Everybody talked about this, but what is the price? Why are you gonna have 100 men fighting a gorilla? What are they gonna get at the end of the day? Because you're saying that's the only way they're not gonna run, and that's the only way. I mean, what are you fighting for? What's
Listen,
at stake
you know what-
to the
you
men
know
who
what makes
survive?
me-
You see
you
what
know-
I'm saying?
Nothing.
I can't lie. The only thing I could even relate to this is that running of the bulls thing that they do in Spain.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
when they run out there and you got to run from the bull and the bull catches one dude and completely just trashes him to death.
That's
It's-
what they want. They want to tell the story. The gorilla beat my ass.
A total, something like that, some shit.
First day story.
Congratulations, right?
Do you like your mother? Did you fight the gorilla?
Yeah, for real.
I'm just gonna start stacking them as we go.
You should. You should. I like that.
While they're eating through a straw. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
why, y'all? Like, seriously, there's a lot more things, better things going on. The gorilla's not trying to hear you. All he gonna do is do the same thing Nino Brown said. Sit your $5 ass down before I make change. You know, for real. And that's it.
And they're intelligent animals.
Yeah.
Again,
Yeah.
evolution. I'm sure that if we start doing things, it's going to pick up on certain movements and tactics.
But you
and
know
all
what you
of
said
that.
actually makes
Absolutely.
sense. Since they're
Mimicking will start to
intelligent
happen, and then we're
animals,
fucked.
Oh, for sure.
they might feel threatened by 100 men, like you said, because being emotional means a different thing. So I think they might feel
I'm
threatened.
telling y'all, if I
by
was one in
100
100 and you standing in front of me, I'm throwing
Yeah.
you right into the gorilla so I can get away. You know,
Wow.
I'm throwing you right in the gorilla.
A
No,
mess.
no disrespect. So you know what honor exists? Honor exists on the battlefield. Honor don't exist when you're in the middle of stupidity like this. There's no honor. It's just survival.
First, why would you be there?
No, listen, if I was forced, or I'm not forced,
It's almost
but
your birthday. Don't do stupid shit
listen,
right before your
Right.
birthday.
listen,
Right.
all I'm saying is don't stand in front of me if the gorilla's between us, because
A
it's going to
mess.
be you, not me. I'm just
A
telling you.
mess.
I'm
That's
sorry.
crazy. I wouldn't.
I'm
I
being
wouldn't
honest.
be there.
Yeah,
I wouldn't
for real.
if they said. I don't even know what they would say. 100 women versus a what?
Okay.
I wouldn't be there.
No,
What-
thank
what
you.
if this
What
gorilla-
in the Hunger
hold
Games?
up.
Who started this? Who came up with this
What if
bright
the
ass,
gorilla
stupid ass
had our
idea? Because you know
100
someone's
women,
gonna do it,
and
right?
you needed us
I
to
wouldn't do
rescue
it.
y'all? You heard? What if
Yeah.
the gorilla was holding your 100 women hostage and you needed us to rescue y'all?
Because that motherfucker can take over a whole village for some reason. Captive.
It
or
all
something.
depends on your motivation.
I feel like
They can hold men captive. so.
the women would outthink the gorilla.
Really?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, are we like in an escape room or like in the jungle? Where are we? Are we in like a zoo cage? I need to know my environment.
Right. So set it up.
Yo.
Where we at?
Where would you
think about these
Where
things.
would you prefer to be?
to know.
Where would you prefer to be?
Prefer.
Like a
That's
cage
that's
match?
on the gorilla.
We're not in a cage. Okay, we're in a situation where if you choose, you can run away.
Is there water?
There can be water. I'll be in the water. Definitely be in the water.
Yeah, please. Give me a body of water. I'm out.
All right. And like Kenny said, you're lucky this animal is not a carnivore. Like if it was a polar bear, it's lunchtime. You know what I'm saying? That's a
you
little
know,
bit
it's
different.
not like a lion or something. It's not a carnivorous animal. So trust me, it's not after bloodthirst, and it's not gonna be able to like. It just have the strength to be devastating. Like one big splash could cause so many damage. It could split heads, but it's not gonna. It's not fun with the blood. It's not. It's not a carnivorous animal. Still, that's one advantage, right?
Either way. Long story short,
And it's intelligent. You know, it sees blood. You know, it's not used to. It's not eating you.
long story
Right.
short,
It's
the
not-
It's a waste
gorilla,
of time.
Yeah,
the gorilla will slap flames out you. Just leave him alone.
You might even just run away or something. I think you might run away.
Yeah, we're only halfway through the year. Please, nobody go try to fight a fucking gorilla.
Yeah,
Right.
better run
Please,
away.
we got enough going on.
All right.
For
So
the
what-
love of God.
So what else is going on in the world? Yeah, what else is going on?
Yeah, it's Mother's Day. It's Mother's Day coming up, like we said earlier. Shout out to all the mothers in the house.
Thank
Shout
you.
out to all the females, all the women. So what I'm
Yes.
gonna say, I was talking about it earlier with you. Do you think? I mean, we as men and everybody, obviously, we carried by women, our mothers for like 9 months and stuff. And do you think women get enough credit and regards in society? You know, for all they do, and
No.
not only just as mothers. I'm saying women, for females. You know, they appease our sentiments, our emotions in a lot of ways. They pacify us. It's always been a man's world, even from back on the days. They go to war, they come back. There's always been this pacification from a feminine aspect. So even we cannot even be at our best behavior without having, reconciliations and affection with females. So. Do you think females get enough regards for what they meant in reality?
It's kind of hard to tell. I think women get a lot more credit than they did before. It's hard to tell if women are getting enough credit or I don't know. It's weird. I think in today's society, compared to the way that it used to be, women did not get enough credit back in the days. Now women's groups are powerful. Organizations are powerful. They're stronger women right now. Women are the heads of a lot of households. Almost more than men right now. You know what I mean? And, those who don't give women enough credit is, they got to look inside themselves. You know what I'm saying? Maybe they didn't have, maybe the best relationships growing up and such and such. And not all women are the same. obviously, you know what I mean. But those that do their due diligence go above and beyond. You're like, it's not even a question.
Yeah, but it's not just about them going above and beyond with their own merit, because women have been known to have a very strong grit. They have great tenacity, being able to carry, a human being for some time and being able to raise a child in most cases. So it's not only what they're able to do for themselves. I'm saying society as a whole. Do you think that women get enough regards? And also, like, Starks, to you, do you think females, mothers, women get enough regards in society?
No.
Why do you think so? Like Will is saying, like in today's world, women get too many credit.
I didn't say that.
No,
I didn't say that.
He didn't say that. That
But you said something like in today's society, women are like,
I think that we're recognized more. We're recognized more.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You get more credits, more recognition, basically.
It's not. It's our treatment is not what it once was. Thank God,
So
but
it's
it
credits to
seems
y'all.
to be kind of like backsliding a little bit
It's enough
with
credits for y'all.
with the things that are going on currently, as far as like birth control and stuff like that.
How you
I don't
mean?
even know why it's even still a discussion.
Yeah,
I think
Yeah.
it's barbaric that it's even still a discussion.
Right.
Why, 2025, we're talking about 100 men versus a gorilla, and we're talking about my vagina, my uterine system.
Right.
Is
Yeah.
any of your business?
right,
Yeah.
right.
Why
That's-
are we talking about my uterus over dinner and in politics?
Exactly.
Why are we here?
What
How did
is
we
what
get
is that?
here?
Right. What does that have to
It's
do?
not
I-
going to even be a topic of
I can't
Yeah.
lie. That's kind of absurd. It really, really
is.
is. That
It is.
I wish somebody would tell me what to do with my body. I mean, I'm.
Yeah, but
personal-
again, what I'm saying is not actually. I know you have a right to your body more. It should be that way. But I'm saying in more social aspect.
That is social.
Based on it's a capitalistic world. You often hear how women make 70 cents of $1 to a man and stuff like this. The inequity in the society. That's what I'm saying in this aspect. Do you think women, even like today in African Americans community, women are more. You have more female graduates, college.
Yep. I got to
Damn
graduate. Come on, Clark
yeah.
Atlanta.
So, but
Okay,
but
Clark
that-
Atlanta. Shout
do-
out
Gotta
Clark Atlanta.
graduate.
When women go to
Do you
school,
think- yeah.
we fucking go to school.
Right.
Okay.
Like, do not stop. Pursue higher degrees. Dropout rate with us is super low. Like, when we go, we're like
Focus.
gunning for the fucking finish line.
I hear that.
You
Focus.
You trying to say women more intelligent than men?
Never
No.
said that.
No,
No.
the
Okay.
women
No,
start
focus.
what they finish.
Yeah.
I
All
think
right.
that's kind of a little
Yeah.
bit more what
Yeah.
you're saying.
Yeah, sure.
I think
That's
it's,
real because I started 100 things and finished like 3. So
I believe that.
it's definitely a mindset. But in that's why I said I think that the women would get away. Like if the 100 women versus a gorilla, we wouldn't be fighting a gorilla.
No, not at all.
We're gonna feed them. We're gonna massage them.
Strategy.
Somebody, it's a whole thing that
That
we'll
gorilla-
be thinking
Motherfuckers
about.
sleeping, we
Right.
are out.
You know what's
Right.
gonna happen? That gorilla gonna love y'all so much. If one of us come trying to holler, he's gonna
Right.
beat our asses for
Exactly.
messing with y'all.
That part.
Yeah.
So now we have no security.
Yeah, you know.
But again, still staying on the topic, it's Mother's Day, and I think women are infinitely important. And
We are,
and
and I
just-
love us.
Yeah, we,
And I'm
we
proud
love,
of
we love
us.
our women, we love our mothers. I wanted to have Dear Mama played at the beginning of this show just to give it up. Shout out to all the mothers, women,
Yeah,
females
being,
and everything.
listen,
Female, all
being
women,
a woman
is
being a woman is very
So what is it
hard.
like
being
being
a
a
mom
woman?
is hard.
What is it like being I'm a man and I can always, I can only navigate dynamics of life from a male's perspective. Now, what is it like being a woman? And especially having the challenge of having a man who is so dominant and so controlling and so alpha, so to say. What are your challenges as a woman, more or less?
Oh my God, we got.
That's a strange question.
I
right
don't
there,
know how
bro.
much
Like,
time we have,
Yeah,
but
yeah,
I'll
yeah.
but and keep. If we could narrow that down,
Yeah.
if we can narrow that down to,
Professionally, like.
yeah, what do you
Culturally,
really want to know? Like,
yeah.
give me 2 things to go off.
No, I'm
of because
saying,
that's
like
That's
why
like saying what's it like.
I can go anywhere.
You want to know what
Oh.
a point that I made actually to someone I was hanging out with because he wasn't grasping like the gravity of what I was saying. I was like, when you're walking alone, no, because I was literally trying to, and I'm like, whatever, fuck it. I was saying, when you walk alone at night, right? We're New Yorkers. Shit happens. I live in the
what I
Bronx.
mean.
I know damn well stupid shit happens all the time, right?
Right.
I'm
Okay.
like, but when you're walking home late at night by yourself, are you worried that someone is going to take your pants off
That's
and
what
try
I
to
meant.
fuck you against your will?
They're not.
He was like, I'm worried about getting robbed. I'm like, you're not understanding what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Right.
That's
Like,
what I meant, though.
There are like things that like in the summertime, if
You
I'm
gotta
wearing like
narrow
certain
it
shit
down, though.
outside, I'm gonna put something
I'm
on
gonna
over
narrow-
it and then like get dressed where I am, just so that I know if I'm walking home at 3, 4 in the morning that you have to think
Like the
about
feel safe.
everything. You have
Let
to
me-
think
let
about-
me narrow
you
it
have to
down
check
for
your
him.
6 constantly.
Like the feminine
Yeah.
dynamics.
Being
Like she made a
robbed,
good point. I
being
would
robbed
understand
is
that. This is real.
Yeah.
You know, womanhood in general.
No,
That shit is crazy.
I'm gonna
Very.
narrow it down for him. If you were teaching a class to men about understanding women, what would be in the first 2 chapters?
Chivalry
Okay,
and respect.
chivalry and respect.
Chivalry, respect, and communication.
Okay,
What about like emotions, affection, and love? You didn't mention that.
We got to start slow.
All right.
We're going to start with you opening the door.
she said, "I'm not a frog and you're not a bunny, so let's not jump ahead of us."
So, basically, because listen, when you go to college, there's 4 years for you to get through the basics of what you need to know,
Right?
right? In order for you to grasp the fact that, okay, when I get to my master's, when I get, when I go for my doctorates, I'm going to be writing these long ass papers. So this is just, after high school, and okay, so you got through high school. Oh, so you want to be a little bit more focused. You want a little bit more money? Okay, cool. So this is your bachelor's. Your master's shows people you really serious about this shit, and your doctorates is like, oh, you really meant it. So if I'm going to take somebody to school, I'm going to start off slow. Come on, little Kenny, let's have you open the door. Okay, you're gonna hold the door. All of the little girls are gonna come in. Then little Kenny is gonna open the chairs. Okay, you're gonna pull the chairs out. Excuse me, not open the chairs. You're gonna pull the chairs out for the young ladies. You're gonna let them sit down, and then you're gonna help them scoot in. If they have their jackets on, take their jackets off. Pretty much, something along those lines. A lot of people don't know how to do that. They don't know how to walk on the outside. There's a lot of things that a lot of men are missing, and that's because there are no fathers in the home. In that, it makes it hard for women to deal with men that don't know how to be men. And I love men. This is not a male bashing thing. It's not.
Yeah, but
It's playing no role.
I hate
Wait.
to say something. You're saying there's no fathers in the home. A lot of fathers thought they're not in the home because of the females somehow
Wait a minute, no.
made them not be in the home.
Nah, that's not-
and
Also,
that
it's
might be
manhood,
true,
nature versus
but I
nurture.
mean, right? But I'm talking about the little things that they don't
Nature
know.
usually wins. Nurture's a
Ultimate,
factor.
I might agree ultimately because there are certain things that have become like instinctive and kind of like immediate responses. But I think there's like hope for nurture to kind of maybe live.
Yeah, I think it's
Maybe if it's a
necessary.
hopeful aspect.
I think
It's a balance. It's a delicate balance.
As long as
65-35.
as long as we don't wear our heart on our sleeves,
Okay.
there's hope. Women, that is. As long as the women don't wear their heart on their sleeves, and we're patient, right? Then there's hope. But to answer your question about being a woman, I just wake up and I freestyle just like everybody else.
I mean, like she said again, I know, like
I don't know what else to tell
I know,
you.
like in workplaces, and I can understand the nature of men, like having an alpharistic nature and trying to be so dominant, and all the dynamics that it brings to you. And I hate to bring this along, but we mentioned Shannon Sharp in the past, and just like,
Well, believe it or not, I hate to
taking
tell you.
men's- and of course, Diddy's trial is going on, and all this are like emphasis.
I wanted to be on the trial. I got the letter to go to jury duty, but keep going. I'm
But all
sorry.
this are based on males
Tea.
alpharism. You see what I'm saying? Like, and
But
towards.
the funny thing is, I hate to
towards-
tell you, it's a lot
towards-
less alpha males. There's a lot of pretend alphas out there.
Yeah,
bro,
but I
for
mean,
real.
trying to
And it's-
disregard.
and
the
I don't know
female-
if it's out of necessity or it's environment. Like, listen, as a gentleman, I never felt the need to have to be an alpha until I need to be an alpha. You know what I mean? Some dudes really front that
Basically,
machismo
there's no
moment
such
and,
thing.
and it's not real.
There's no
you know
such
what I
thing.
mean? And women know better than men do. You know what I'm saying? They designed to read through us. You know what I'm saying? Like it just comes natural. You know what I mean? Amongst ourselves, you see all the fronting in the world. You know how it goes, bro. You know how it goes between men. But I mean, women. Oh, I wanted to bring up something. Actually, you said Men don't know how to stand on the outside. So
I didn't say men don't know how.
What do you mean by that? Standing on the outside.
Everyone. I said chivalry.
When you're
walking on the inside toward like the building.
Yeah. So when
to protect the woman, everybody doesn't know how to.
Where are men supposed to stand? So by the side of the road or towards the block?
No, we're supposed to be closer to the side of the road. So in case a car jumps the road, me being a man, I can absorb the weight of a 4,000-pound vehicle. We're supposed to get hit first.
Yeah, but that's why men die first. But there's no men. Listen, again, I'm gonna speak about men in this. Listen, I have a serious conversation with my friend. Right,
jump over the car.
In 70% of the relationship, men die first, and it's for reasons like this. There is no need for this. I mean, it's out of courtesy. Excuse me.
Wait a minute. Why are the men dying first?
Because we're going to get hit by
the like this.
Wait, I need to know what he's going to say.
I'm going to tell you.
Right.
You saw what he said earlier. He said he's a 40-pound man. He's able to take certain weight of a car. So, like, men die first in a relationship. I always advise my fellow males to take it easy. You're not more special than a woman. And there's no reason for you to think you're physically. That was what I said earlier. Men walk around with their chest in the front. And women will always take advantage of that. You heard what she said earlier to you during the gorilla topic? She said women are not going to have to fight the gorilla. They're going to outsmart him.
Right.
But why you always have this connotation, you feel you're a man, you feel alpharic. You feel you have to prove you're
we
alpha.
have to protect.
It's all about narrative. And you said it earlier that there's no such thing as alpha. But yet you act alpha. It's all about narrative. It doesn't make... So this is my point. I had a serious conversation with my friend. I studied this fact. Why most men whom are married or not die before their wives? It's not natural.
It is. It's because of bad habits.
No.
We have much more bad habits.
Yeah, bad habit, that means things you could change. Bad habit means it's on you. So if it's on you to make such a decision, you're walking on the street, why you put yourself in danger? Why have you to care less about yourself? Why would you be the one? Why do you put yourself in that position? But this is part of the reasons why males die first in relationships. Think about this. There's no reason, brother. There's no reason to front.
Defensive and protective are different. Defensive instinct is...
I love my wife. I'll defend her.
Let her finish.
Protective instinct, I think, comes from a much, much more secure place and much more wholesome, to be fair. Defensive, that's why the alpha male sometimes goes a little bit awry, because it comes from a place of insecurity, ultimately.
Right.
So to fill that gap, you just keep overfilling it and overfilling it and overfilling it, and most of the time people are just like, fucking pussy kind of thing. At least I can call it out a lot of times. Maybe just because I'm a bartender. When I see men act certain ways, a lot of the time, I am quick to call it out immediately, especially if it's toward me. So who the fuck do you think you're talking to?
Yeah, okay.
Relax.
So
fuck out.
My man, what was
that's it. You had too much.
You can get the fuck out. What's weird about you
the liquid courage.
you still being here.
Yeah.
Right.
Crazy. Sorry.
Right.
What my man Bruno Mars said, I catch a grenade for love. Would you catch a grenade? What about if it's just like and it's not love? You still catching that grenade,
That's
bro?
all men do is like shit. All men do is like shit on the phone, on the internet.
Right. Scroll. So listen, don't get caught up in a man walking on the side, walking on the outside.
I ain't gonna walk on the sidewalk. Listen,
I ain't gonna walk on the sidewalk.
I ain't gonna walk on the sidewalk. I ain't gonna walk on the sidewalk to show my girl that I love. Listen.
No. It's not even about that.
Listen. Let me tell you something. I'm very emotional. Hey, I can do a lot of things. Listen. There's a lot of ways for me to prove my love to my girl. I cannot physically unknowingly jeopardize myself to prove some kind of love to someone that I already know. She could do the same.
Hear me out.
She could do the same.
Hear me out.
Be on that side.
All right, listen. Wait.
My child? What happens to my child?
Hold on. If you walking with your lady outside and you are not walking on the outside, they're gonna think that she's single. Hello?
Is that what it means? Because I wanted to
That's
know.
part of it. Yeah. It's a protective standpoint for the man to be on the outside, not so much the 40,000 pound car.
Just like a man with a kid.
Right.
Just like a man with a kid.
This is me.
So
you did not start.
No, I'm not. No. If you're with a little kid, a man with a little kid, you have to protect him from the cars. You have to be on the side.
Well, Bill, I hope you push me out of the way of an MTA bus.
Oh my
God.
No.
Easy.
I'm the same dude that's throwing people in the gorilla, so just keep that in mind right now. No. I'm gonna hold you down. That's not even.
I also said respect, and I also said communication. Okay.
I thought like
now listen, with the communication part, text back. That's one thing. Text back. And don't take phone numbers that you don't intend to use. That is a waste of damn time.
Don't take phone numbers.
Don't take phone numbers that you don't intend to use. That goes for men and women.
I'm about to say that's
don't
a
do
two-way
that.
street right there.
But
But I have a little.
I feel red.
Don't do that.
I have a friend that told me.
So red.
I'm not doing it. Listen, I'm not taking no phone number. Yo, shorty, what's your number? Nah, I'm good.
Listen.
I'm not giving my number to nobody that I don't want to have it. But God damn it, if I stop and I give you that number, you better use it. That's all I'm gonna say about that.
All right, okay. All right, listen.
Better use it.
We done OD'd on this
better not be
topic right
fucking
now.
married.
So that's how.
That's the bare
Because
minimum.
usually I don't. Usually,
I'm holding a door.
usually,
Don't be married.
yo,
please.
stacks. Usually stacks.
I
I
have
don't
to say
even
that.
use it.
Lose what?
I don't even use it usually.
number?
When I'm giving a number, I just told Will a few days ago. You know, I
What you
got.
asking for the number for?
Not that I don't use it. Some kind of disattraction is attraction, and a girl gives me her number. Trust me, I'm not the type who's gonna want to use it in the first instance.
Sometimes men take woman number to see if we still got it.
I'm actually.
Yeah,
Okay.
I can attest to
And
that.
because guess what? Like
I've seen it a lot.
Disattraction is
Yeah.
attraction. It's like minus plus minus and plus. So if there was really an attraction, you give me your number, you're not hearing from me, you're gonna call, check out on me. You can't be callous.
All right, quick. We got to jump
Yeah.
away because
What's up?
we wilded out on this topic.
Let's go.
We did. You know how we do.
Oh yeah. What else is going on? So the movie Sinners dropped the other day with my man Michael
Will,
B.
you've been
Jordan.
all about this movie,
Oh
Will.
my God.
What are you talking about? I just mentioned it just now on the Town Crier.
Let's go, Slaughter. Let's go, Slaughter. Let's go.
So we could tell which side of the room didn't watch the movie, but it's okay.
Shut up.
Anyway,
There will be
your
no
mouth.
spoiler alerts. There will
Okay.
be no spoiler alerts.
good movie. Michael B. Jordan played two roles
There
in
better
it.
be sex scenes.
Oh yeah, there's a couple. Old school feel to it. It felt like
like her.
Dust Till Dawn met Roots. And,
Yeah.
you know, they
Is
had
that what
a-
it felt like?
You know what I'm saying? It was kind of interesting movie.
Roots.
Yeah. They had a powerful little scene, a little dance scene where they were playing Mississippi blues, and they had a dance scene where it went literally from African dancers to blues dancers to Bloods and Crips, Crip walking all the way to twerking,
dope.
all in the same
That was
scene.
dope, yeah.
It was actually a really interesting of how the music has evolved, maybe regressed and evolved back again. You know what I'm saying? Like it was an interesting move, and then all of a sudden the vampires came in and changed the whole.
Man.
You know, everybody knows this though. You
No,
just
they
gotta
don't
see
know
it.
that.
What's their own fault? They should have saw it before the pod. No, I'm just playing. I'm just,
Oh, my
messing
My
with
day
you.
off.
Yeah, I've seen a few
I'm
reviews
tired.
about it. You know,
But listen, y'all.
why are you so caught up in the movie, Will? What's the most significant
Everyone's talking
aspect of
about it.
Yeah, right. I seen all the
Girl was
reviews.
caught up in the
No,
movie.
I
I
haven't
ain't
heard
watched
a
it.
single bad review. I have not heard a single person who's
Yeah,
seen it.
I ain't watched it, but it's got good
really-
reviews.
it's really
Everyone's
good.
trying to get me to.
What's
fucking watch
really
this. I just hate
interesting
movie
about it?
theaters.
What's socially interesting about it? Not anything radical.
Let's put it in. I think considering the times and the way movies are made now, it stands out because it feels like somebody took an old school feel and added today's.
Who's the director?
Oh, I forgot the gentleman's name.
Can we do
Oh
a quick
my God.
Google?
It's a brother, right?
Yes,
It's a brother.
Reggie Coolidge.
Yeah.
Because you know why I'm not so big in the movie. I seen his last movie, Jordan. You know, it wasn't all that for me. Remorse. You know, and I know he should be a very big actor. You know, he should replace the likes of Samuel L. Jackson, Denzel Washington. He has a lot of high threshold. Oh, Will
Coogler.
Slaughter, right?
Coogler.
He looks
Yeah, man.
super
Yeah,
young.
Jordan. You know, he's pretty. You know, he has high threshold.
Michael
in
B.
acting.
Jordan did well in the movie.
Michael
very
B.
well.
Jordan. Shout
Played
out to
two
you,
different
Michael
roles
B.
at
Jordan.
the same time. Showed his range. Well done.
He did a Parent Trap. Well
Oh
done.
yeah.
He
You
pulled
know-
a Lindsay Lohan.
Yeah, you know what I love about
What you
this?
love about the movie, Stax?
That's
I know
all-
you was one of the first ones that saw the movie. I seen on the chat.
I was one of the first ones to see the movie. I think I saw it the second day that it came out. I was in Atlanta, so I took my daughter.
What
wow.
a place to see the damn movie.
Oh
In
yeah, what a
Atlanta,
place
yeah.
to see
In
the
the-
damn movie.
It
It was
Atlanta.
Probably that was why you
Listen,
saw it
the,
first.
the
Damn.
Mecca of black
Shout out
people.
ATL.
Okay.
Black Hollywood.
Yes,
The
it was
Black Hollywood.
It was so
Literally.
dope. It was so full that I had to watch the movie
Oh,
like
wow.
this
Yo,
because
It
I
was so
like
full.
in the fourth row.
Yo.
Not realize.
This is why I hate movie theaters. This is why I don't.
Shout
I
out
didn't
to
realize
Atlanta.
that that's where I was sitting,
No
but
doubt
it was sold
ATL.
out. So
Shout out to the egg.
yeah, it was very well attended.
I haven't
Wow.
And
Blue Flame, 1 p.m. I've never seen anything like it. Looks like 3 in the morning at 1 p.m. up in that place. But anyway, let's keep going.
I would just say with no spoiler alert that it would remind people that haven't seen it of those little hidden gems that were in Kendrick Lamar's performance at the Super Bowl.
Oh.
Very very similar.
Okay.
As far as comparison and being able to like find the hidden gems, like, oh, did
So
you
what,
see
what
that?
what kind of hidden gems did you find in the movie?
Did you see Kendrick Lamar's performance?
I saw it, but there's a lot of people saying all kinds of. There was all kind of
Right.
synopsis,
Same.
all kinds of
Same.
conspiracy.
There was a lot of
Same.
subplots to the
Conspirational
movie.
theories.
There's a lot of that in Sinners. And so once you see it, then we can really break it down and discuss it. But it's not
Yeah,
fair
it's
to
a-
have the discussion
it's
without you seeing it.
Yeah, it's a powerful movie that, I mean, once you get into it, you're going to be compelled to finish it. You know what I mean?
And see it again.
And then even when it ends in the credits,
Yeah, I
there's
gotta
more
see it
stuff
again.
that happens after the
Yeah,
credits.
you gotta wait.
that's
Like a
even-
Marvel movie, you gotta
like
wait.
it-
Sequel?
it's already brewing. They got 3 parts coming. They already
the
got.
fuck
They got
out.
too much. It's
Okay.
already. It's blowing up too much already.
Oh.
But shout to Sinners though. For
All right,
real.
shout out to Michael B. Jordan. No doubt, Michael B. Jordan, right?
All right. Yeah, absolutely.
For sure.
I've been
Now-
hearing about the movie. I think he did
We're
better.
so happy
Hopefully, he
you're
makes
not
some
with
money.
Lori Harvey.
Hopefully.
Oh, the movie has been banging.
They've already surpassed.
Appreciate. That's good. All right, that's
Now,
good.
There's a
looks.
couple other things going on in the world. I got a nice little segment coming up, but real quick, a little bit of news thing. So as of yesterday, May 7th, there's a new thing called the Real ID, where you have to have that new ID.
Oh my God.
If
I'm
you
so
plan
sick of
to
hearing
travel,
about
What is
fucking
this?
Real
Will, you
ID.
brought about this up.
if you plan to travel domestically on a plane, you have to have the new ID.
But not if you have a passport though,
Of
or a
course.
passport ID.
Passport trumps
So
all.
I think for me, it's probably better to have a passport ID, which looks like a real ID. It's like a passport, because the real ID mostly is for people who do not have a passport.
Well,
to
you don't need a
travel around.
passport to travel in the United States.
But
You
then
just
you
need
could
your
use
license.
the passport ID. That was why I said you could have a
Yes.
passport ID, which is the same.
You mean the
form.
ID card?
Yes, sir. Which is the same
Cool.
form.
I thought
Indeed.
the
Ah,
military
so-
was only able to have that.
No, no, no. Anybody can have a passport ID
I
card.
think you can
Yeah.
get that, but like, I don't know. Is it the
I have
same
a
process?
I have a passport ID. You can get a passport ID. You just have to pay for it. You can get it from the post office. The same.
Yeah, it's just a
'Cause
deeper verification of you.
But like basically, since like you have a P, you don't need the what you call it, the star ID, the new ID.
The Real ID.
So
'Cause
many people
they know-
texted me about this fucking Real ID.
I
It's
mean,
only
It's
to
driving
travel
me
swiftly
insane.
nationally.
so stressed
Angie,
out
it's only
about
like
it.
if you go around the country a
Oh my
lot,
God.
like if you go around the country a lot, like
I
go
have
to
to.
80
I gotta get back on the
It-
plane.
it's good to
and-
have, though.
And I don't have it.
If I can
When
go
is
to
the
Tibet,
deadline,
I
Will?
can
When
go
is
It
to
the
already
deadline?
passed.
The deadline.
May
Started May
7th.
7th,
It was
yesterday.
yesterday.
Started May
So
7th.
shit, you see the deadline is over already.
I tried to get to the the car show because the DMV had.
This is my whole problem with the system.
Hold on,
Excuse me.
Mass
wait.
hysteria at the fucking DMV, the worst place any American can go to.
Yeah.
DMV, mass hysteria. What the
Crazy.
fuck?
Especially
Why would
in
you
the
do
boroughs.
that?
Why
Yo.
would you
Why
do
would
that
you
to the
do
DMV
that?
workers?
But what
You know
You're
what?
already miserable.
Right. Mad love to y'all because this
It's just a bad problem.
is not okay. Those people are stressed out.
And you ask the people for documents that's piecing together pieces of paper they got found in their crib and all kind of stuff.
Yo, what I don't even understand is that the city, there's a congestion
They
prize
treating
in the
us
city.
like it's a
The
third
city is
world
trying to
country.
raise
That's
money,
not
right?
fair.
The congestion prize in the city is trying to raise money, right? So why are you having a deadline to a policy? People still gonna pay money. Listen, the city is out of cash. MTA needs money. Why are you having a deadline to something that is revenuric? Brings in money.
Also, not to sound
Live
super
it.
bougie, but it also
people
brought
can
to
still
light-
do it.
Sorry, but it also brought to light how many people don't have a fucking passport.
Oh, yeah.
And that
I need to get that
made
ID.
me
And
stay
then they
for a
gotta
while.
expand
people
it.
like at the bar that I work at, they were just like, "Oh, did you get your real ID?" And I'm just like, "Frick." No.
And what if you can't get a
I'm
passport?
fine. Yeah, like, like it's really a thing that I hadn't considered previously because a lot of people were just like, "I'll get my real ID, I'll get my real ID to trouble, I'll get my real ID to trouble." So many people haven't even been out of the country, let alone out of New York, like not even once.
Listen.
So this was like a major crisis.
A wake-up
for
call.
some people. Yeah.
Some people don't care, but I have to get on a plane next week
Yeah.
to go to my daughter's graduation.
Congratulations.
Thank you, but
Where's
I
she
don't
at? Where's
have
she at?
a
Where's
real
she at?
ID.
Where's
She's
she
in
at?
Atlanta.
Shout out to
ATL,
your
shout
daughter.
out to
What's
the
her name?
ATL.
What's her name? What's her name?
The artist formerly known as Stax. That's what her name is.
All right, shout out to your daughter, Stocks. Shout out to your daughter anywhere you
Her
are.
name is Destiny.
Shout out from Town Criers, you know.
Her name is
She's
Destiny.
doing well. She's in college. She's in school.
Listen.
We appreciate that. We appreciate that,
It's
Stocks.
Hassel Turner.
We close to wrapping this up a little bit. Let's have
Nah, we ain't gonna wrap
Hold
this
up,
shit
I
up.
say close. Breathe. Oh yes. Okay. This right here is
fire.
Oh yes, I told you.
This is why I don't drink
told you.
Portugal.
Okay.
This is why I did it
This
once,
last
never again. I
segment-
don't want to talk about it.
This last segment we're gonna call hypothetical situations.
Oh,
You ready?
this is why women live longer than men, because only men think about
You
this
see,
stupid shit.
wait. Listen.
This is
Shout,
what we
Right.
believe.
This
as
is
men,
going to
you
1,000
have to be
already.
strategic. Women, you know, she keep mentioning this is why women live longer than men. There's no way you want to put yourself in a situation of purpose.
I don't know who Will is, bro.
inside
My
of the
name's
highway.
Slaughta, bro. My
Yo,
name's
Slaughta,
Slaughta, bro. For
shout
real,
out,
man.
Slaughta. Yo, Slaughta. Yo, listen to me.
Oh, wait,
Yo,
Angie,
Will.
Why everybody got a cool
Listen,
fucking code name?
hypothetical
like,
situation. Number one. You ready?
Hypothetical.
This is ridiculous.
Okay. Would you take a job that pays you $70,000 a week to sit in a pitch black room for 12 hours a day?
That sounds like a dream. Sign me the fuck up.
I would be asleep.
12
Are
hours.
there cameras in the room?
What's
Pitch
the
black.
job?
Are there
Yeah, I'll
cameras
take
in the
it.
room?
Pitch black.
Doing
Are
what?
there cameras
They
in
can't
the
see you. It's
room?
pitch black.
I'll take it.
Excuse me, there are cameras. Have you ever seen a scary movie?
Oh, my God.
Where there's
I'll
a
take
camera,
it.
but it's pitch black in the forest.
I'll take it.
70
Didn't
stacks
answer
a
the
day.
I'm
question.
African, I'll
Cameras,
take it.
I'm doing
He said,
crazy
I'm
shit in there.
African. I'll take it.
I'll
Doing
take
what?
it.
I'm definitely
Nothing.
doing it.
12
Doing
hours
whatever.
a day.
Wait,
Nothing.
do I have
Yo,
to do
hence is
nothing?
good pay.
Nothing.
Good
12
money.
hours a
Do
day.
anything?
Yo, what you
Nothing.
paying for that? Hence it's
I
good
can't,
pay.
You're
I can't like masturbate my
I'm
way
taking
through
it.
Yo, listen, you do what you
That's
want.
so-
Nobody can see you
yeah,
in there.
thank you. What the fuck? That's a dream.
Yo, Stocks, you heard that?
Give me the fucking.
All right.
Give me the application.
I feel
Okay.
I'm with you.
So we got 3 yeses
I want a
on that one?
W4.
Okay.
No, was that your yes? Because I didn't say yes.
Oh.
I said, what is the job?
Nothing. You have to be in the room for 12 hours.
I'm
You're
not
What
saying
is
I'm
the
quitting
pay?
my job,
You're
but I'm
protecting
signing
Then what is
up
the
for
pay,
that.
though?
70 stacks a week.
I'll take that. Whatever it is, I'll take that.
How many weeks a month do I have to work?
That's why men die.
Right.
That's why men die first.
20-year career.
I'll do anything to
20-year
bring
career
back the
being in the
bag, bro.
dark.
20 years.
That means you're making over $250,000 a month.
So 12.
I get
okay,
that,
how many
bro.
hours a day again?
12.
12.
You only live
Half
once.
day.
That's a
That's
day.
it.
Hence, my family
You
is
said
good.
that's it?
Hence, family is
You
good.
get the weekends
I've
off.
been at my
You get
job
the-
longer than 12
You get the weekends
A
off.
day?
Yeah, I remember one time during. Well, I'm not gonna. God damn it! I'm gonna be like, "Ma'am, are you okay?" But no, I had like a super crazy long shift that kind of was just way too long because somebody called out. But even that, dealing with a bunch of drunk people, I can't be by myself.
Oh.
Shit.
Fuck.
So
Give
she's
me the
in.
wine.
What's your answers?
Give me the
I
wine.
don't know.
I'm good.
Like I said, I need to know what I'm doing.
You're protecting the room.
What's in the
what
room?
am I protecting?
It don't matter. You can't see it. It's pitch black.
It's not
Just
just
a
me
loot.
in the room.
Yeah, some
nobody's
treasures.
Something. Is
treasures.
somebody trying to
Nobody's
kill
coming.
me when I walk
Where did,
out?
where did this idea come
That's
from,
a
Will?
hypothetical question. It's simple.
You ruined a
You
good
got
thing.
2 yeses
So
immediately.
me?
protecting
You
something
got
now.
2. You
Yeah,
got
what
2
am I
yeses
protecting?
For,
immediately.
yo, Angie.
Hell yeah.
Sorry, Stocks. For me, it's about the prize,
Yeah, yep.
the bag. You know, like you said, that's why men die first. I'll go for the paper for my family to live
I
good when
wanna-
I'm not around.
I
So
wanna
I'll do
know-
anything to bring back the bag for my
Heard
baby.
you.
That's how I pay
You're
the price.
protecting a box
you know?
that's in the
I'll do
corner.
whatever to
A
bring back.
box that's in the, probably
Don't
a
matter
bomb.
what's in the box. You
Bag.
never know. They tell
Why
you that.
are we making this more layered? I thought
Okay,
I was
listen.
just going to sit in a room and freaking masturbate for 12 hours. Now
Next
it's not
question.
a protection.
Next question.
Next question.
Come on.
Okay.
I like that. Will. I like that Slaughter.
Yes, I'll walk out like, whoo.
What would
Time to go to the
okay?
gym.
Let's go, Slaughter.
Next question. What would you teach if you had no choice but to teach?
Oh.
What would I
What?
teach if I have no
I'll-
choice to teach?
Go ahead. I know what you're gonna teach.
But
Go ahead.
I would teach holistic history.
Holistic history.
that's what you would teach?
Holistic history is not in the syllabus in any academic institution, but I would teach holistic history. Yeah.
This sounds like a whole nother episode coming right now, bro.
Yeah. Yeah, it's crazy. That's what I would teach. Because you know what? I gotta capitalize the fact that I gotta capitalize the fact of my education in 3 different continents.
Okay.
And
Come on.
basically, I'm gonna teach holistic history. Because every other history is an offshoot of holistic history.
I'm about to pull another mudslide. Yo, hold up.
Okay, I think I have to.
Yo, I like
Okay.
yo, I like that. I like
Keep
that.
going. Go ahead.
Like if I were to teach, because I'm trying to bring in, like if I were to teach children anything, if I was an educator, which I could not freaking do.
You couldn't fucking do that.
Drunk
could.
adults are children, but like no, long story long.
Okay.
Financial education.
Okay.
And
That's good.
like emotional health, like emotional recognition.
That's real. I like that.
Tremendous.
Yeah, those 2 for sure. Because I think
Nice.
those are like really good building blocks. You could fucking suck at history, but at least you know how to balance your checkbook.
That's cool.
I like, you know.
And they're also intertwined as an adult because like when your finances are fucked up, your emotions are
You
fucked
know what I
up.
like about
When
that?
your
One's
emotions
for
get fucked up, your
survival.
finances get fucked up.
Yeah.
One's for survival.
Right.
One's for thrival.
Angie's from the Bronx, man. She's from the Bronx. She
And
knows
I'm not
what's
even
up,
all
man.
about like I'm not a big kid person.
Yeah.
Sorry, moms. I'm sorry.
You're
Just
good,
not me.
Angie.
But if
From
I
the
were
Bronx,
to teach
from
children
Bronx.
anything,
It's what it takes.
that I think those would be the 2 things, like building blocks. Thank you.
What about you?
What about you, Stacks? Tell me.
Me, I don't know. This question came out of nowhere.
What would you teach? What would you teach? You're very knowledgeable, Stack. Let me hear what you gonna teach.
He's
1 minute
quiet.
of silence. 1 minute of silence.
So because he keeps a loaded weapon.
yeah.
He keeps one in the chamber.
I keep running the
Yeah.
chamber. Let's go.
He do.
You need to say something.
All the time he be ready to go. All right. So what I would teach is I would teach writing. I would teach writing 101. You know, expression, journaling, stuff like that. Script writing. Yeah. Fiction, nonfiction, and I would also teach theater, and I would also teach.
Someone's a performance artist.
I am.
Oh, wow.
Performance
Me too, I
enhancement.
love it.
Yes, performance enhancement. I've been to plenty of shows where people don't know what the hell they're doing. Call me, I got you. That's all I'm gonna say about that.
All right, let's keep.
So wait, hold on a second. I want to
That's
say
what I would
something.
love.
I want to say
Quick, because
something.
we got to keep going.
I like what you said about like teaching. You know, I spoke to someone today about like. But anyway,
Hold up.
Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead.
It's crazy.
I don't
go. It's very
Okay,
deep.
you
It's
ready?
very deep. Go
Keep
ahead.
going. Okay. Would you
It's very
take
deep.
some? Okay. Would you take something that removes your body's need for sleep if it was given to you?
Do I
Removes
look
your
worse?
body's need for sleep.
Would you take something?
No.
that removes your body's need for sleep?
Do I look
Let me
worse?
tell you the 3 most important things in life:
Would I need Botox
sleep,
after a week?
water, and exercise.
Because you need it.
Listen.
But what if it
Sounds so
takes
fucked
away
up
your
to me
need
now.
for sleep? Because if you
No. That's why I come back to the fundamentals. The 3 most important things in life: sleep, water, and exercise.
because you need
Nothing
it. But
can
what
take
if
it
you
away.
didn't need it, bro?
No, this is the whole problem.
vampire.
You're missing the hypothetical
It's a
question.
walking
What if I could give you something where you don't need it? That's my point.
I don't need sleep.
Yep. Would you
It's
don't
always
need
gonna be
it.
adverse to me. There's never gonna be something that's gonna make me not need sleep.
It will. In a hypothetical world. It's a hypothetical
It's
question.
mind over
Yeah.
body for me. There's no
Use your
hypothetical in my life.
imagination,
Okay,
Damn it.
next.
Take a
Okay,
writing class
what
from
would you think?
Stacks
Okay,
and use your
yo, Will,
imagination and
ask her.
pretend.
Ask her.
Okay, check this out. I got a better question. Here we go.
God damn.
Let's get away from that
Hey,
question.
don't ask me. I'm
Okay, no
crazy.
hypothetical. Okay.
Would I
Don't ask
Okay,
me first.
check this question. What show would you choose to be on if you were trapped in it for a month?
Martin.
Was it reality?
Martin.
Any show.
That was, oh my god, I had that in my head.
Y'all both said Martin?
I'll be lost.
We could be on it
You been
together.
lost on the island?
I love Lost, man. I still love Lost. Trust me.
If I was
One of my
trapped in a
favorite shows of
show
all
for a
time.
month.
I'll be lost.
Thinking, Stacks is thinking. What's up?
I said Martin, but I also like Bel Air.
Fresh Prince of
That
Bel-Air?
came to my
I like Bel Air.
I
Yeah,
just want to be best friends with Hillary.
yeah, I like her. I would also wanna be in the series for The Best Man, cause I just
Okay.
love all the characters.
That's fire.
Y'all like the same things I see.
Laughing,
Yes.
crying.
I don't know what
Yes.
I
made
didn't know
someone
there was a
do that.
series.
Yo, I
Yeah.
love the Lost. I told you already. One of my favorite.
I binge watched. It was 8 episodes. I binge watched.
Or else you wanna be
No,
in
I'm not.
Paid in
It's
Full
on.
or
It's on
something.
Paramount. Ooh, Paid in
that's
Full
an
needed to be a
interesting one.
series. That would have been dope.
Wasn't
I
it
don't
a
know what
series
show I
already?
would
No,
pick
it was
for
a
that.
movie.
Oh, the Wu-Tang series. The Wu-Tang thing was a
Wu-Tang,
series.
Okay,
Yeah.
you ready? Next question.
Yeah, go ahead.
100 million, but nobody likes you.
I'll take 100 million. I don't give a
Yeah.
fuck about
I can
anybody
pay you to
liking
like
me.
me for 3
The
hours.
less people that like you,
Call
the
the
better
strip
you
club,
do.
baby.
Listen today. Know that, yo guys, yo folks,
Have
the
you
less
met a
people that
stripper?
likes you, the better you do.
You can pay me to
Good
like
men
you.
die young. Good men die young. You don't gotta like me. There's no need
Jay-Z
for me.
said, "Fuck niggas.
Yo.
Bitches too. All I got is this money."
The remedy
do.
to living long, the
Oh,
remedy
for
to
real.
being long is to being disliked by men. The more you
One
dislike by
person, I
men,
asked
is the
somebody
plot.
that they said
I'll
it's
cry
not
in
enough
Dubai.
money.
Fuck that.
Fuck men.
Shit.
They said it's not enough money.
100 million wasn't
Wiping
enough.
my
They said.
tears.
I'll
on my
take money.
Ferrari.
I'll take money.
you.
Fuck,
I don't care.
fuck men.
Wipe my tears with these.
Money
other-
over man.
This question is for the women. If you were offered a pill that increases your intelligence by 50%, but it would permanently remove your hair, including your brows, would you take it?
No.
Oh, hold on a second.
What kind of
Come back
intelligence?
again.
What
Remove your hair and your brows. Ain't no woman is gonna take it.
Yeah.
Ain't
They
no
might.
woman
They
is gonna
might
take
be.
it.
They might because we could draw them
How
on.
much money though?
Hold
How
on.
much money though?
Hold on. We can draw them on and we can put it on.
Oh my God.
So
Crazy, Will.
These wig game.
Right.
Slaughter, you killing this,
Right.
Slaughter.
Shut the fuck up. Get out of here.
and
I'll go from red
and
to green to
Yo.
blue. I
we
don't
can
give
we
a
can
shit.
get whatever it is that we need to
just
grow
like,
that shit
okay.
back like a chia pet.
Listen, that's
So
what I
I'm
was
Men are
asking.
allowed to not have hair.
That's
Then
what I was asking.
The problem is, next question. Next fucking
Okay,
question.
next question. This is a real question.
Fuck that.
This is a
I
real-
am not that big. Like, I'm not a super vain person.
This is a real
I gotta
question.
see what's on the inside.
Would your partner still want you if they could read your mind?
Oh, shit.
If they could read your mind and still want you, yes, I'll say
Oh,
yes.
my ex used to say
I'll
that
say
all
yes.
the time. People
Yo,
say,
yo, yo.
I wish I could read
I'll
your mind.
say
I'm like,
yes.
you
You
don't
know
wanna
what?
be in there.
I'm saying no.
No, you
I'm
know what?
saying-
You know what I'm saying yes. You know what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying yes.
Why?
Real love is unconditional. The more you know my ills, my shortcomings,
My
you can
love has
help me be a
conditions.
better person. There's no need. I ain't gonna try to hide it. No human is perfect. So I like my girl to know my ills, my shortcomings. Make me better. I'll make this change for you.
Like,
Talk
would you think
about
about
it.
that girl's
A
titties
nigga
across
talk
the
about
street?
it. Ain't gonna make it change.
You're
Fuck
bugging.
it.
I'm gonna no, because I'm gonna kill him.
My mind is a vast wasteland of some shit, bro. I'm
I'm
not
gonna
sure
kill him.
about that for real.
Hey.
I don't want to know all of your Pornhub searches, just the ones you watch with me. Fuck out
If you wanna know,
kill him.
I ain't mad at
No,
y'all.
I'm
If
a
you wanna
Scorpio.
know,
I'm crazy. Don't do that to
Okay,
me.
next question. What would be
good,
the
Angie.
what would be the first thing you do if you knew time machines existed?
Ooh, this question's fucked up.
where you wanna go back to, Angie?
You know, I'll give you the answer first because I haven't answered any of this.
Everyone says
I would
abolish
go back
slavery.
and visit
That's
and
not
visit
the answer.
America before to the Native Americans and said, soon as they land on that boat, kill them immediately. Everybody that moves, everybody that sets foot on this joint,
God damn.
kill them immediately.
This is why women live longer
Because
than
it's
men.
going to be live for y'all if y'all don't.
I want to know the secrets why women live longer than men, though. That's been one of my.
One of them
most
is weight. We usually
sort of-
weigh
Men
more
who
than
are
them, and we
relationships
go.
with married live
apart
longer,
from
too.
the fact that this is the first time I'm seeing someone, a human being,
Hold on.
empathetically. I'm a social engineer by
hold on.
profession.
Empathetic.
This is the first time I'm seeing a human being emphatically say that women live longer than men and almost brag about it. Listen, you have to be smart about this for a reason. I tell my friends I'm a counselor.
Okay.
Men
That's
that
another question. I
Yo, you
asked
should
if you had
save
a
your
time
fucking self.
machine. What you
Save
want
your
to do in
fucking
the
self.
time machine?
Where
I ain't
would I
talking
go?
Okay, right, I got you.
time
All
machine.
right, I'm gonna be funny about it.
Okay.
I'm just gonna go. Wait, does it have to be historical or personal?
Whatever you. It's funny. My original question was you get to go back twice, one for yourself and one for the benefit of society.
For me, preschool. Fucking no. Tell my grandma to tell me.
Oh, you want to
invest
fucking go to
in
preschool?
Oh, invest in Apple.
Invest in Apple.
Oh, that's crazy.
Okay.
Open your brokerage
Preschool,
account.
that
The
sounds
minute, no, I
nostalgic.
know what I
Right
say. I know what I
now.
say.
Open
The
your
minute
brokerage
you
account,
hear the
one
word
for me.
Bitcoin, buy everything. The minute you hear the word
Shit.
Bitcoin. Well, go ahead. Go
And
ahead.
then for history, I have to think
If
about
I could go back in
Will, you got a
time,
point, though. I hear you. I ain't sleeping on your comment. I ain't sleeping on that. I bought that shit for a cent.
I probably wouldn't. I probably wouldn't have signed
Going off, Angie. Fuck it.
my first management contract.
You wouldn't have signed your first man?
No, I wouldn't have signed because after I did Showtime at the Apollo, there was some really dope people checking for me, and I couldn't check out.
Because you were already contractually obligated.
Yeah, they were trying to buy me out of the contract, trying to get me out of it and everything, and I couldn't do it. It was yeah, it was dope. It was Will Smith, and it was Keith Sweat.
Wow.
And so Will Smith people met with my management and they tried to buy me out, or they talked about it. My management was like, no. and Keith Sweat was trying to get me. He was like, he gave me the recipe. Say this, say this, say. I said everything that he said. My manager was like, "No."
That means Stacks is doing big things, y'all.
Listen,
She said, "If I could turn."
I mean, so
turn back the
that's
hands.
what I would do. That's what I would do because I would want to know where my career would have went. Okay. As far as society,
I'm still thinking about that.
It's a real question.
it is. As far as society is concerned,
I can't lie. I'm going back to slavery days
Yo,
with,
what you gonna do?
with a helicopter
Wow.
gunship and a couple of Mac 10s. And I'm clearing. I can't lie. I'm clearing the South out. I ain't even gonna lie. It's real.
You know what I'm gonna do?
I know my great grandmother's there, and she's been not negative.
You know what I'm
going back
gonna
to
do?
clear out South. I ain't even gonna lie. Hold up, we're not done. We're almost done. I know we're running out of time.
So okay, whoa. So then I would make sure that we got our 40 acres and a mule. That our families got the 40
Oh,
acres
you
and a
touching
mule.
on? You coming? Is that where you add stocks?
That's what I would do.
Ah,
That's
you
what I
bring
would
it.
do because.
What you got to say about that, Slaughter? Oh,
Say that
48
again?
acres in the mule. She went there.
Listen, we all got land that we're supposed to have down there.
That's
we
what
built
I'm
that
saying.
for free.
That's what I'm saying. I would make sure that we got it.
Agreed. That's powerful.
I will make sure that we got
Okay.
it.
Now, this next question is going to make a severe left turn on y'all. So I hope y'all prepared for this. Okay.
I like this.
Don't get all weird and kinky.
It's gonna get weird.
Let's go,
She said
man.
kinky.
That's a different podcast.
If you were abducted by aliens and they wanted to observe what human sexual activity
I knew
looks
it.
like,
How
would
did I
you
know?
do it?
How did I know?
Oh,
How
would
did
you
I know?
do it?
Men.
Would you do it?
Would I? Okay. I was too busy yelling at you. If
You
I could
were-
show
You were
aliens,
abducted by aliens and they
Okay.
want to know what human sexual activity looks like.
Are you gonna ask if I'm gonna fuck an alien?
Huh?
Is that what you're
They want to
You
know.
said what?
They
Would you-
asking?
wanna
If I'm gonna fuck an alien?
No, they
Listen,
the
I'm
alien
glad
can
you
watch
thought that far along that you thought, who am I actually doing this with on the joint?
No, so
Word.
the alien can
Oh.
watch. That's what it was. So
Yes.
the alien can watch you.
So the alien could watch.
Yet again, I state, are there cameras? In
Meaning
the
your sexual activity represents
It's
all
them.
of humanity historically. Would you do it?
What would
You
you
trying to ask me
do?
if I'm gonna show out for an alien?
For the alien nation, the whole alien world.
I'm
You'll be in
going
early
back
you'll be in early in
for the
documentaries and shit like
I'm
that.
gonna bust it open for the
Oh,
galaxy.
You'll be the freak of the cosmos. Would you do it?
Oh my god. No.
Nah.
Sign me the
Every-
fuck up. Sign me up.
Intergalactic pussy is crazy.
Yo, for real. Why not? You only live
Wow.
once.
You're insane,
You only live once.
man.
It will become one of the stars.
Wait, literally, what are the cosmos?
You would be famous on Zasnanistan in the fourth dimension.
No.
Right there.
I'm so down.
because they mimic. Well, we're led to believe that they would mimic everything. So they're gonna be mimicking sounds and emotions and movement.
It's funny you mentioned
No,
sounds. It has
I
to
think
do with
that would
another
be
question on
wild.
this list. Mhm.
I'm good on that. No,
No, you wouldn't do it.
No.
Wait, 10-second intermediary like thing. I did this today with some of my regulars. What's your porn name? Your porn name is the name of your first pet and the street you grew up on. Like when you were young.
Sherlock
Never heard of
Post. Sherlock Post.
Sherlock Post sounds very regal.
You know.
I had one, it was...
Actually, it's Sherlock Wayne, but that's another
I
thing.
had one who was, it was like, 18th Street Onyx, and I was like, we know what that search
Wow.
is. We know it's like, you're on.
All right, hold up. Last question, because we got to shut this down. If you had to pick a safe word that absolutely killed the mood, what would it be?
Oh my god.
A safe word.
Zayeria.
What's your mother's name? Happy Mother's Day. What's your
A
mother's
safe
name?
word that accidentally meaning you've hit your sexual threshold. Stop. What's your safe word? And it would kill the mood.
I got to fart.
Whatever his mother's name is.
That would be it.
Whatever his mother's name is, and then whatever happens after that tells me
my
everything
God.
about this relationship.
Damn.
Mudslide. That's the word.
Yo, you're wild.
And on that note,
Parking
y'all,
ticket.
Oh my God.
Parking ticket.
Parking ticket.
Wah, 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 wah.
What's your,
Judy.
what's your
Child support.
Yep.
Child support.
Child support.
Child
Don't even
support.
go there.
That's
Don't
it.
go there.
Listen, I'm just.
Please don't go there.
Daddy, credit card debt.
Don't go there. Please don't go there.
Credit score. What's your credit score?
Holy shit.
Credit score.
Listen.
Oh my god.
Yo,
Flat
that's for another day. We're gonna touch this topic, like how
Listen.
you gotta have credit to have a good credit in the United States. Like, you know, like there are a lot of guys who do not have any credit, and you don't have good credit report without having a credit. Like shit, this is deep. This is almost like the student loan. This is the only country. United States is the only country in the world, top flight nation.
Don't
that
talk
have
about student loan.
and
I've been
shit.
in deferment for
it's the
30
same with
years, bro.
credit
God
card
damn,
shit.
my ninja.
Yeah, I know what you mean. I know what you mean.
They
Ah,
coming
yeah.
for you.
I know. Don't worry.
Slaughter,
I'm
I'm with you, Slaughter.
We need to talk.
I feel you,
That's
Slaughter.
why we need y'all to subscribe to this podcast. We
Hey,
should like
hey, hey!
and subscribe.
Don't forget
Your boy
to
can get some chicken
don't
out
forget
this
to
joint.
like and share this video, please.
For
Don't
real.
forget to like and share this video.
And on that note, the town crier retires for the night. Shout out to me. My birthday is
Shout
in
out
2
to everybody.
hours.
Shout out Angie
Shout out to
coming
Angie
through.
for visiting.
Angie
It's
in
empty.
the house.
It's empty
I
now.
start you already.
It's empty now.
You're ready.
You need a new one. What's
This
it
is
gonna
what we
be?
do.
Yeah, what is it gonna be?
You have to decide
What
right
we
now.
do.
Yo, what's the song in the background?
Celtics,
Yo,
come on.
what's the
Let's
song in the
go.
background?
Celtics.
2-0 Knicks.
Yo,
let's
fuck it.
go.
Let's sweep the Boston Celtics. Let's sweep the Celtics, bro. Come
Town
on.
crier. It's a wrap.
Take some time just to meditate. Listen while I educate. I've been busy bridging the gap, so we let's separate. Silence in the syndicate. Close, but we don't get it yet. Traders to the state. I'm Xing out on the middlemen. Hyped up off adrenaline, watching as things transpire. Calling out the lies, feeling like the town crier. Who's the main antagonist and who's the outlier? They could try to hide them, but I'm here to outline them. Laws, they ain't bulletproof. You know I'll find them. I was born looking for the truth. Knowledge is in my root. Wildin' like Bandicoot. Haters be a fan of Q. Treat them all like Hannibal. Spreading like a point of view.